Check, check. And we've got game audio. Everything looks good. Hi everybody, it's Big Ed Mustafa. I'm your host. Welcome to Adventures After Dark. Although just barely. It's staying light really late now. Longest day of the year is June 21st, and we're almost there. 21 days to go. For those of you playing the home game, tonight's snack is bacon and cheddar Cheez-Its. I'm going to do something I rarely ever attempted. I'm going to try to get through the entire stream tonight just drinking one Coke Zero. Now, I did prepare with the right size of Coke Zero. I went to order pop, and I saw that my local Walmart was stocking the 1.25 liter bottles. And it was actually cheaper to buy it this way than to buy the 6-packs of half-liter bottles. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get some big bottles, because, I usually go through 2 or 3 of these anyway, so that's just about the right size for the stream. So, yeah, it's going to be an exciting night. Now, the Gladden gang that I normally run with on Wednesday nights may be avoiding me because we are doing epic battles. And I know Bria was not particularly thrilled to be doing epic battles. I don't mind them myself. I'm kind of a glutton for punishment. But I may have to run a couple of them solo. We might have some friends show up. We'll see who's here. But in any event, I'm glad you're here, and I will get into some mischief, whether by myself or with friends. We'll see if anybody else is on from the gang. It looks like we've got a Zinger and a Forbin kid. Now, if Zinger actually takes pity on me and joins us tonight, that would be great, because he's really good at epic battles. He's in a private encounter, however. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if I'm in my own voice chat. I am not. There we go. You'd think as long as I've been streaming, I'd be able to remember all the stuff I need to do, but I always forget something. Ooh, Hobnanigans is going on. That probably explains why Zinger is online. He loves Hobnanigans. Just loves them. And let's see if we've got task item turn-ins for the board. Unkempt fur. Tattered skin. Hey, we've got an Egarther in the house.
Who doesn't love epic battles?
Everybody loves epic battles, except for people who have run them and don't like them. I think we can count Bria among those people. She hasn't experienced the unbridled joy of doing the 12-man version of Deeping Wall. Egarther, how was your week? Are you excited for the weekend? Do you have big plans? What do you got going on?
No, not really. I mean, I was a little bit social last weekend. Went over to a friend for some barbecue. That was good. This weekend's just going to be quiet.
That might have been Forbin Kid checking in. Hello, Forbin Kid. Antler's popping in and saying hello. Hello, Antler. Well, speaking of barbecue, I have a very angry Mrs. Mustafa on my hands. Our monthly airplane club meeting was tonight, and they were supposed to be grilling hamburgers out at the field. But there was rain in the forecast, so they moved it to an indoor location and therefore no cooking. So, since she demanded a cheeseburger, I had to take her to Wendy's for dinner. Not the same as getting a fresh grilled burger. That's an epic battle for us right there. I'm going to have to stay hydrated if we're going to win this.
Remember, you only have one Coke Zero. Get a ration in.
I know.
Imagine if Lotro Stream had hydrate redeemed.
I am glad you have come at this dark hour, my friend. Sauron's armies have encircled the city, and now only battle can decide the fate of Gondor.
Do you think there's anybody on the planet who's worried I don't drink enough Coke Zero?
Tested this day. Let us hope we have done enough to ensure that their courage does not falter.
Coke?
The Prince of Dol Amroth and the Lords of Gondor have gathered in the tower above. Come, we must meet them before the battle is joined.
We're still missing Forbin Kid. I guess we'd better head on up there.
It doesn't actually start until we go up there, does it?
I don't know. No, we have to wait for Gandalf to move. Normally it doesn't start talking unless somebody's clicked on the ring, though.
Yeah, there's a button that says I understand.
Oh, it's not visible for me. That's interesting.
Maybe everybody has to click it?
No, I thought just one of us.
No, I was muted.
Oh, there you are.
I had to take some more. It can wait.
All right. All right.
There's 10.
Yep, go ahead and click it. Forbin Kid looks like he's ready to rock.
Nothing like a yellow mariner to light a fire under Gandalf's butt and make him move.
Mithrandir, you have come just in time. Their forces wield all manner of weapons, and great towers of which I have never seen the like loom above them all. They do not march yet, but I see their ranks shifting restlessly. It cannot be long now. The enemy wields many weapons, but none greater than fear. You inspire hope even in the darkest of times. The men of Gondor shall be honored to fight at your side. I shall stand beside you then, and keep your men from despair. The din of the enemy's armies grows louder still. We must move now.
So it is, so it is. I cannot even have a few words with these fine men before the enemy would see me slain. Well, I will let my axe speak for me then.
Sayo says, hello, how do you like Lotro? It's a terrific game. I've been playing for a very long time, and it's just a really marvelous rendition of Middle-earth. If you're a Tolkien fan at all, or a fan of the movies from his books, well worth playing. A lot of fun. An immense game world, lots of things to see and do, lots of places to explore, great storytelling. Been playing on and off since '08. Been playing since beta. I've been free to play the entire time. I played during beta and then I waited till it went free to play to come back. I may be the world's only 17-year free to play player. Not because I don't think the game is worth paying for. It is terrific. You guys want to go down and tackle this? I'll stay up here on the wall.
Okay. Do you click on the rope here to go down?
Yep, you can. It's faster than taking the stairs.
Okay. Back up now?
Yep, you can come back up. Nicely done, fellas.
Escape through the wall before it collapses! get over yet?
Cool, I've gotten a lot out of the game. I keep saying I should read the books again, been many years. Yeah, a couple of us were just saying the same thing the other night. I have a complete box set packed away somewhere. I'd have to figure out where I buried it to dig it out. We just moved last summer and I haven't unpacked a lot of stuff. Because I think I want to move again. My wife and I were just discussing it at dinner. She's like, what do you not like about our apartment? And I named off about 6 things, and she was like, oh. The idea of actually having to dig all the model airplane junk out of that garage, though, just... that sounds like a really daunting task. Well, Zao, do you have a favorite class? Sorry, what were you going to say, Garther?
We must move now to aid our defenders. The hope of Gondor cannot falter.
With my ground targeted AoE attack.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time it wants to put it 10 feet up in the air. Kind of annoying me.
And that's the wrong trap, but okay. Yeah, I used to be a pretty voracious reader, and I just haven't really had the time to sit down and read in a long time. And I enjoy science fiction and fantasy, but a lot of what I read is I'll sit down with a Frederick Forsyth novel or John le Carre, and those types of I guess you'd call them spy thrillers, for lack of a better term. I always find those a fun read. But nowadays I'm getting to the point where if I sit down and try to read anything longer than a small pamphlet, I usually just fall asleep in whatever chair I'm sitting in. It's like, oh, I'd really like to sit down and read this. And
The enemy has launched the heads of the slain into the city. We cannot allow this terror to break the hope of the people.
Forbin kid, we'll go down. You should stay up here on the wall and tackle the siege tower when it shows up. Is that cool?
Is that with the catapult that you do that?
No.
Oh no, that's where you run out and...
You have to get the 3 grappling hooks and then run out and light the 3 powder kegs.
Okay.
You've got the highest DPS, and I've got my healing skill bumped up, so... I don't know if you've...
The grappling hooks, are they...
They'll be giant with a green glow. They're much bigger than the standard grappling hooks.
And you just
Look to the
attack them?
fields.
Yep.
The siege tower of
Okay.
the enemy approaches.
Oh, the other thing you want to do is drop a trap in front of the causeway from the siege tower, because extra enemies will spill out, and if you trap it with a bear trap, then they'll just get chewed up as they run out onto the wall.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Game blue.
Weaken those grapnels and lessen their burden on the wall.
There's a lot of severed heads to pick up.
So many heads, so little time.
And really, it kind of begs the question, is it demoralizing because there's severed heads everywhere, or is it demoralizing because nobody wants to have to clean this up?
I feel good. That's okay. We're doing the jobs that Gondorians want.
Grappling hooks are done now, I like the powder.
Yep.
I already got one.
I'm on one.
All right.
There, I got that one. Is that all 3?
That's all of them. Go ahead and get off of the tower.
Get off of it.
Yeah, you'd have to run down from where we first talked to Gandalf if you're on there.
Okay.
When the 2 giant trolls show up, if you run them back and forth through these spiked barricades, the barricades will do damage, and you can also drop traps at their feet. Bjorning, I tend to enjoy the class. You? Gipio checking in. Hi, Gipio. Burglar is one of my favorites, which is what I'm playing now. I also enjoy Champion quite a bit. But really, there aren't any bad classes. You don't play a game for 17 years because there's parts of it you don't like. Okay, barricades are all healed up, looking good. Do you have a favorite epic volume? Mine's between volumes 2 and 3. I really enjoy the Mines of Moria. I think Moria and Mirkwood, that's a great story arc. Although the Volume 1 story arc, that whole Narmalus storyline, that's just tragic and really well written. Okay, here come our trolls.
Run through a few traps.
Nice. Well done.
Our foes cease their attack. Men, repair what you can.
Singer checking in. Hi, Singer.
Next assault. I do not believe my eyes. The numbers still grow, even after all we've slain. If they cannot master the wall, they will make for the great gate. And heart! There's more to come! No weapon or beast can penetrate the Grimsby frontier. It would be the enemy's greatest folly to send his forces against it. He sends no orc against it. Look beyond the flames towards Osgiliath. The great ram Grond has been repaired and makes for Minas Tirith. We must move to the gate at once and make our stand against the enemy.
Just based on the rewards, it looks like we must have did pretty well, boys.
Do we need any more traps up here?
No.
Or should I'll save it?
Platinum. Wow, really well done. Very nice. Are you home, Gippio? Is your family tired of looking at you yet? Guys, get some good jewelry upgrades.
I think the only thing I got was not scaled.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It would be good at level 100, but not useful to me now.
Well, it's not too far away. Plus, you're not me, so you probably have some storage space.
I have one
Rotary
space
will
available in
need
my
your
personal
aid.
storage. Too much junk.
Kipio says, now try to get Plaid on 12-man deeping wall with just the three of us. Yeah. Actually, Mrs. Gippios used to not having me here. That I walk into a room where she is and she lets out a little scream. But it is great to be home finally. Well, I'm glad to hear it, buddy. Actually, I got Mrs. M kind of the same way. So, I take her out to dinner. She gets a burger, nuggets, fries. She gets a drink. Before we went to dinner, she wanted a snack, so I gave her half a banana and what the hell else was she eating? A cookie. Then we go to dinner. We come home. She wants dessert, so I hook her up with 3 oatmeal iced cookies. And I come in here, and she's like, would you put me on the couch? So I go out to put her out on the couch, and she asked me for more cookies, and I told her no, she had enough cookies. And I catch her out in the kitchen trying to sneak more cookies out of the pack. And I come walking up behind her. She had her back to me. And I go, stay out of those cookies. She's like, ah! Like I scared her. It was pretty funny. But I gave her an extra cookie. What's funny is she was chewing on something when I snuck up behind her. And she was like, don't sneak up on me like that. And I'm like, I thought you were already eating a cookie. She's like, no, I was eating one of those Apple breakfast bar things. I've got these cereal bars. I've got a stack of them so she can grab something if she wants to eat it. I was like, oh, okay, well, you can have one more cookie. Then I had to put the cookies up on a high shelf where she can't get to them. For those of you who don't know, Mrs. Mustafa is still wheelchair bound. She is going to physical therapy and getting stronger, but not walking around the house just yet. We'll get her there. I may have to drag her kicking and screaming, but we'll get her there.
Just incentivize her with cookies.
Yeah, she does respond well to food bribes. Now, we must have run that one previously and done pretty well on it. I only got 5 promotion points for that.
I got 12.
Awesome.
Maybe I wasn't there that time.
Yeah, what's funny about it is I don't remember running a bunch of these, but obviously I did.
I've only run that once before in this group.
Well, that got me to engineer rank 5.
Congrats. I'm 2 points away from that.
How can you tell how far away you are?
You can't really.
Well, if you hover over the next one that you're going to get, it says you need to spend 2 more points.
Oh, it does tell you, doesn't it? I've never noticed that before. That's why I like streaming Lotro, so all of you can tell me stuff I don't already know. Which is a significant amount of knowledge, by the way.
I get 4 and 12 more points, and I have 11 points.
I've got officer rank 5 now, too. What do you think of the landscape difficulties they've added? I haven't used it a lot myself. I mean, it's not a bad idea, especially for long-time players who may be looking for a little added challenge. Hey, Garther, are you using Landscape Challenge?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I already got the Disciple of Swordplay, which is the level 50 title, and I'm going to keep it on, hopefully, until level 130, and then I'll have Master of Swordplay.
Nice, and you're enjoying it?
Yep. Once you get those titles, by the way, I don't know if everybody knows this, but those titles are for all of your characters. Once you get the titles, any of your characters, regardless of what server or class they are, can use those titles.
Well, they seem kind of pointless to me because they're not fishing related.
Maybe we'll have some birding titles.
Maybe.
I don't know if you caught Orion on the screen. Yes, it is official now that the next hobby is birding.
Well, I think Cord was talking about it on Court of the Rings today, too.
No, well, Orion took over the Court of it.
Oh, okay.
Was that just for today, or is that?
He occasionally, Cord will just pass over the baton to someone else, like Orion.
I just saw the title of Court of the Rings today, and the description mentioned the bird watching.
Well, he talked about some of the new PvP stuff that I didn't really pay much attention to.
Oh, good.
And he also talked about birding. He didn't really have anything to show yet, though. He said that the animations still basically just look like fishing. But they expect to have a bull roar in the next couple of weeks.
So the idea is instead of dropping your worm into the water to catch a fish, you just cast out into a tree and catch a bird. Sounds like a dynamic mechanic. I think that'll go over really well.
Well, he also talked about possibly having like a binocular thing, like it would actually zoom up.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow that the display would zoom up on what you're trying to watch. And then you'd record something in a journal. And yeah, he did give a little bit of detail. I just couldn't show it. And from what little I gathered about the PvMP stuff, he was talking about glory seeking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's some sort of like reward track thing, but specifically for PvMP.
Okay.
And I didn't really follow it very closely. I'm sure there are people who have written up transcripts, or people who just watch the VOD.
Is Deeping Coom only available as single duo?
Well, no, it looks like the options are solo, duo, 3-man, 6, and 12, but I think maybe one of us is not eligible. That's why it's grayed out.
That certainly could be.
No, actually, it does indeed say.
Group size not available, group size not available, group size not available.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I think if you haven't done the solo version, you can't do 3-man or higher. And since you're not eligible for that, since one of us is not eligible for that, the only options are solo duo.
Delarfin says, "Erg, Twitch, seriously? I had to search for this channel tonight." Hi, Big Ed and company. Deeping Coom is only solo duo, same with the Hornberg. I knew the Hornberg was. But Gipio says there's no... Zinger confirms.
Okay, sorry.
But we can't go to the Glittering Caves until we knock out Deeping Coom. Do you two want to run it together and I can run it solo?
Sure.
Okay. Why don't we split off, and you guys are welcome to stay and chat and talk, and I'll just do my thing, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Okay.
I'll leave, and you guys can argue over who gets to be in charge. Have fun, fellas. Well, If Zinger wanted to join me, I'd have room for him. Zinger's carried me through a lot of Lotro content over the years, including epic battles. But I do know this one well enough I should be able to stumble through it.
Oh, I can't travel. I'll stop here. I don't know if I've ever done this one. It doesn't sound familiar.
This is the third one. After Helm's Dyke and Big Wall.
Oh, I've got to do Deeping Wall. Alright, I'm going to go do Deeping Wall. I don't really think we can get 12 people rounded up to do it as a group.
So, should I continue with this one, or am I doing something else?
Well, if
For me, Deeping Coombe, I only have 1/2.
yeah, Forbin Kid can't travel, so he probably has to do Deeping Wall.
Kenny would be as good as the rest.
That's number 2 on the list here.
Do we want to do that as a free man?
We can't.
Or,
Deeping Wall is 1, 2, or 12. There's nothing in between.
that's weird.
Well, it's challenging. I don't know if it'd be worth the time to go back and scale these so that any of them could be done with any sized group. Probably wouldn't make any difference unless they also add rewards back in that people actually want.
True.
It's like now instead of Starlit Crystals, you can earn Daleman's Cram. That kind of thing. Or fishing trophies. You guys are going to want to load the catapult and knock out the enemy catapults before they can fire on you. Very important.
Is there just the one catapult?
I'll do catapult.
Yeah, you might.
Help repair it while you're firing? Or?
You can upgrade it while he's loading it.
I don't know if I have any upgrades. Oh, I do have upgrades. Armor or speed? I'll do speed. Should I have seen a target circle on the ground, or just the person aiming sees it?
I don't know. Never.
Okay, I didn't see. I see hit the thing, but I didn't see any circle around it.
Or maybe only I get the reticle.
Yeah, the person manning the catapult can see it.
That should take out that catapult. There's only one on this phase. There's 2 in the second.
cross drop something you put in here?
Yep.
I loaded all 3 of the rock drops.
You always get notification of lag after you know it's there.
Goblins are a fire to minds and bodies! Down! The door to the hallway is under attack. Protect the gatehouse and the injured soldiers within.
Ah.
There is no lag.
This fight is not over yet!
They come in through the windows here.
Yep.
I just realized, looking at the demo, landscape difficulty applies.
man, this is a mess out here.
The door to the Hornburg has been protected.
Nice job, Zinger.
Focus on the sappers! Keep hands on your weapons! We will stand to see us clear them out! Stand fast and hold your ground! Hasten the attack!
Do you bring the banners to full health? 15?
Yeah, you don't want to lose any banners if you can help it. Just be careful not to click on the table that says retreat from the battle.
Goblins are the priority!
Oh yeah, that one.
Strength and power!
Yep, Zinger's already on it. It looked like you were already up here on the catapult. Where'd you go, Zinger?
still use a rock drop, or
Yeah.
You can, but you have to reload it from scratch.
Yeah, look over the side of the wall, and if there's nobody underneath the rock drop, you don't need to use the rock drop.
oh, yeah, push the wrong button.
Okay, I'll go up in the catapults. Okay, this one's almost dead.
Want me to help you there?
Should be okay. I think I can repair it slowly. Start cranking. Catapult down.
All right.
Orcs are coming to defile the battlements. Destroy them and their foul totems.
Oh, man.
going to get interesting. The Vanguard Defilers.
The Defilers' totems have been destroyed.
Oh, I fell too. I'm still alive. Silver, not too shabby. Thanks for the help, Zinger. Would have been a complete mess without you. Inquiring Minds checking in. Hello. Having a good night, I hope. Had to chop down a couple of ladders towards the end to let side quest finish before the battle did. Ah, good timing.
Killed one of our NPCs.
That happens. Although if it's Aragorn, it's going to be a little tough to finish the story.
We failed.
Oh, man. Did they blow the wall and everybody fell and died?
No,
They overran
one
our
of them-
position.
Oh.
One of them fell. One of them died. One of the ones that mattered.
That's a good question. If you fail, can you still advance and go on to the next one? I suspect the answer is yes, actually. Maybe not.
Well, I got a ring. Well, I got 2 rings.
Well, we got platinum for one of the side quests. Actually, both of the side quests, right? Or was one of them gold?
I have a hard time distinguishing colors here on copper, silver, gold, I guess.
Well, if there's no sword through it, it's bronze. If it's got one sword through it, it's silver. 2 swords is gold or platinum.
Oh, okay. There's
Well, but for
2
the
through.
side quests. I was looking at side quests. Oh, okay. Those have swords through them too. I didn't even notice.
Singer said, I had it fail on me the first time when taking someone through. Said the wall was overrun or something.
Yeah, I had that error.
When any of the important NPCs dies, then it just says that. And you fail. It takes you out.
Yeah, I wondered because it didn't seem like too many enemies on the wall.
Yeah, we only lost 1 soldier, I think. And 2 banners. But for some reason, one of the NPCs must have just taken a lot of damage.
He must have not been liked by his man.
Well, we can answer the question. Yeah, okay, so Deeping Coombe now shows up as launchable. So I think that answers your question.
Okay. Zinger said you have to complete it, so no, you shouldn't be able to use it. But you guys are in single duo mode, so it's probably available.
Well, let me try launching it and see if we can both get in.
Okay.
No, I can't get in.
Oh, okay. All right, then we do have our answer.
Well, there's no 3-man or 6-man version of Deeping Wall, so I hate to be the bearer of good news, but you guys have to redo it.
So I shouldn't have concentrated so much on the flags and banners.
No, not really. Zinger says those enemy catapults can do a whooping, and he is not wrong. If you don't get those catapults down in a hurry, they just destroy all kinds of stuff.
Catapults down.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
wasn't catapults. It must have just been the accumulated damage.
Well, I was doing badly enough. Zinger came up and took over the catapult. He was like, "Get out of the way, Ed. You're just screwing it up." I was like, "Okay." So,
The thing is, if you just ignore the banners and all the banners come down, then those sappers will start going for soldiers and NPCs, and they do a lot of damage. So it's good to have at least one banner up for bait.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I've had that happen to me. All the banners go down, and all of a sudden the sappers are taking out all of my friendlies.
All right, I'm kind of torn right now. I think one plan would be for Zinger to go run Deeping Wall with Forbin Kid, and I could rerun it with you. Or if you can do Deeping Coombe, you and I could go do Deeping Coombe, and maybe Zinger could guide Forbin Kid.
Well, I started it already. Should I quit it?
No, if you guys are already in it and doing it, that's fine. My selfish pick would be for me to continue leaning on Zinger and go do Deeping Coombe with Zinger. So if you guys are already redoing Deeping Wall, then I'll go do that. Zinger says you're a rank higher, so you had better artillery. Well, I wasn't getting the job done. I kept hitting those stupid catapults and they weren't breaking. I'm like, dang it. Dang it. And then I tried switching to heavy ball from triple ball, and I had the thing cranked to the max and it wouldn't even reach out there far enough. It was like, yeah. All right, you guys good to rerun Deeping Wall with the two of you?
Yep.
Okay. Do your thing, and I'll continue to lean on Zinger.
Legolas, AMR.
Yeah, all the fancy pantses are there. The heavy will one-shot them. Once you get the damage upgrade, you can apply any shot will one-shot them. Okay. I should have the damage upgrade, I just didn't use it on the catapult. That's on me.
There's Aragorn.
Do we know which side they're coming down yet?
Banners are already 2/3 gone. You want me to go down? If I can
Yeah,
find
why don't you
land.
go down? I've got
That's
a
the,
balloon set up.
Is that this crank over here that takes you down? Winch? There's a winch.
Yeah. There's some way, some quick thing.
Didn't hurt to take the stairs. Now where are they? Down here. Oh, where did I see it?
Debris from the wall's collapse has buried usable supplies and trapped several soldiers. Search the debris and recover what you may.
I'm clearly not looking in the right place.
It must be stage rocks. He's carrying it with one arm.
Any idea why that side quest hasn't finished yet?
Culvert sealed.
With the guards gone, none of the debris piles can be secured.
Oh man! How'd we F that up? Rune Dwarf Craft says, for that hobby, I give you... Dumb side quest, it wasn't on us. Because the groups of enemies just didn't come in time. Okay. Well, all we can do is choke them with our fallen enemies. Time to move the barricades. Go ahead and set the front one. I'll come in behind you. Oh, you'd already moved this over for me. Thank you. I thought it was still pointed where I had it before. I moved it too far to the left. I'm not a smart man.
Men are laying barriers and traps near the stairs to the Hornburg to prepare our retreat. Watch over them as they work.
Yeah, somewhat. I think Token would be very pleased with large parts of Lotro. I mean, there's stuff in here like the Earthkin, maybe not so much, but you know. He'd be like, where'd that come from?
Actually based on Odin. Citadel are based on vampires. Of course, the Corvain are based on Elfin Witchcraft.
The engineers have completed their work. The retreat will be guarded.
All right, we've laid traps. Now lead the women and children through there. What? Yeah. On the stairwell, I think.
I think I saw him up by the catapult.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there when I went up.
Did you guys get him killed again?
I'm trying to keep my eye on them to make sure they don't die this time.
If they're low in health, can you only...
You can heal them if you've got healing skills.
I have healing skills, that's why I'm looking for them.
Well done, Zinger. So here's a fun question for chat. Zao, Egarther, which part of Lotro do you think Tolkien would like the least? River hobbits, thousands of Bjorning loose in the world?
I think reduced awareness he wouldn't be happy with.
Yeah, he'd hate the lag. Like you did what to my prose?
Zinger says Tolkien would probably dislike the missing two-factor authentication in 64-bit client. He seems like he was a techie guy. Well, I'll just be excited when they finally add ray tracing.
Given that he was a writer, he's probably a Mac devotee, and he probably was disappointed at the dropping.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
Oh, don't say that. If I thought he was a Mac devotee, I would go play Elder Scrolls Online instead. Macintosh, because PCs are just are not expensive enough.
I hate to say this for me, kid, but we've lost 12 soldiers.
Or which?
So, I don't know if this is going to end well for us.
What's going on? We lost all our soldiers?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we haven't been healing them enough. NPCs seem okay, except I still can't find gambling.
Oh, this guy only had two soldiers.
We need to keep at least one banner up, otherwise the sappers will take out all of our remaining soldiers.
Well, I think I can repair. Seems I can repair the banner and still shoot and kill things. So
Yeah, that's interesting multitasking there. I'll let you do that. Commander's looking pretty rough too.
Antlers lagging in Staddle. Zitla says, are they working on ray tracing? No, I was being a little sarcastic with that, Zitla. My apologies. Zeo says, even though I play a Bjorning, I think he'd be upset. Bjorn showed little interest in the outside world. I'm sure his descendants would follow suit.
Well, in the Bjorning intro, he isn't real happy about sending his children out. He only allows one to be sent.
There's the wall.
Of course, that gets repeated for every character that goes through.
Where's the wall? Doesn't focus here. Oh, that wall.
Yeah, over where the wind chews.
Zitla hasn't played this game in years. Well, it is still around. It's doing quite well. They're developing new content all the time. And have they added bird watching, or that's coming in a very near update?
The next update, I think.
Okay. So we got a new hobby. The Umbar expansion got released to the Lotro store this month, so you can actually buy it with Lotro points. Lots and lots of great new content released by the devs. They've extended the storyline past the books, and that's been quite entertaining to follow. I, for one, really enjoyed the plot line of Sauron's lieutenants vying for power against each other after the destruction of the One Ring. The cooperative crafting event seems a bit more interesting than the competitive foresting one.
Yep.
I still think overall Token would be pleased. Yes, I agree. Edoras is a perfect example, and I won't run up to Mediceld and walk through it again, but this is a much better realization of Edoras than the movie ever depicted. The movie made it look like a cramped little old western cavalry fort. This is a much grander scale here. Dol Amroth, what a beautiful city. It's one of my favorite spots in all of Middle-earth.
Okay, so we managed to squeak out of keeping wall.
Okay, good job.
We'll continue with the tomb.
Yeah.
I can travel.
Engineer rank 6. Hear me roar.
You can now get a pocket protector.
Exactly, and an abacus.
You can have one of mine. I tell you, I've never been here before, but you probably know that already.
That's why I was kind of excited to do this with you, Forbin Kid. I love it when anybody in the group gets to see content that they haven't had a chance to do before. That is the whole fun point of doing group content.
They're going to come down this side, the left side first, and then they'll switch over to the right side.
Is this the left side where I am? I can put a trap here. Oh, here they come.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought they always came down the other side first. Is it different for dueling?
They mix it up. It's a 50-50 shot.
Right. Put down some new traps.
All right.
I found gambling, guys.
Awesome. Okay, I know it's a little bit early, but I am going to end the stream. Let's go ahead and raid El Galadwin. She is a fellow Lotro stream team member. I'm going to let Forbin Kid and Egarther finish up, and I will probably hang out with them offline for a little while. But I feel like it would be wrong for me to move on to another section and not wait for those guys to catch up. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's go say hi to El Galadwin. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll be on my personal channel tomorrow and Sunday. Looking forward to more Shooty Boat Sunday night. That's always a good time. Tomorrow I'll probably be playing Apex Legends. It's a horrible, soul-crushing game. I behaved badly while playing it. Nobody should watch that stream. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.
Right.
Gotta do it again. You gotta land in the right spot up there, so